Alright, I haven't played one of these games in a while. This is my first video to feature a webcam headset for recording my audio as opposed to a Rock Band microphone which sits on my desk. So hopefully when I pound on the desk like that, you won't hear it like pounding on the mic. I went through and I looked at some of my old videos to see what I talked about. Really, I don't think they're that fantastic, but apparently some of you have subscribed and leave comments, positive comments. So I'm going to continue doing at least one more. I really got to find a different game to play. Anyways, it is Wednesday, October the 26th. This is supposed to be Game 6 of the World Series against this awesome team against... Where are they even at? That with their logo back then? This awful team. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to play St. Louis versus Texas matchup. That would be, everyone's going to do that. No one wants to do that. What we really want to find out is what the best team in Texas really is. The Astros or the Rangers. What I'm planning on doing here is embarrassing the hell out of these stupid-ass Rangers. I think they're all hot stuff. Anyways, like I usually do, I'm going to embarrass them and put in bad players in place of good players. So, this 8766. Let me see if I got someone worse. Hey, look, Alan Craig. No, that's not him. I think this guy's. I mean, they're all 98 something something. Really, I'm looking for both numbers that are lower. I guess the Astros weren't too bad. Alright, yeah, 6-8-5. That's your third batter? 6-8-9-6. Whatever, I'll put you in somewhere. An 8-6, 7-8, it doesn't matter. A 6-6-5-9. Do you have anybody else that's any good? Did I sub out the first guy? I don't, like I said, I think someone told me that bat doesn't matter. It's really all about the POW stat. So a 9-2, really, that should mean that this guy's actually pretty bad. Did I sub this guy out, or did I put, I think he was a bench player in 8766. I guess I'm going to double sub. Sorry, I have to go through all this. If you don't want to watch me doing this, just fast forward to, like, I don't know, 5 minutes in and just don't listen to me do all this stupid stuff. I think I got it pretty good now with the bad players. Let me see who else I have on my bench that's pretty bad. Alright, I have a 5-4, 5-7, and a 5-7. Alright, so I have the 5-4 guy probably can go in. So a 5-4, 5-7, who's better than him? I'm looking at the defense, really. A 5-4, 5-7. That's not too much of a sub, really. Really, this guy. I think I already subbed him out, though. 6-4, whatever. I'll just go with this. Now what I usually do, if you haven't watched any of my previous videos, is usually you want your best defenders, the defensive stat there on the right, in the outfield so they can throw anyone out that tries to take second base so they minimize your doubles. I do the exact opposite. I put my strongest arms at positions that do not throw at all, which would be catcher and first base. So I'm going to go through here and see if I have any 10s or 9s. I think I had here's a 10, Jesus. I'll put him at catcher since that's never going to matter. Here's a 9, you can stay at first. Then I see what my next position is and I just go through the order. So here's an 8, you'll be second base. If I have any 7s, I'll put them at shortstop. Here's a 7. If I have any other 7s, I'll put them at third. So that's my infield, and now my outfield will be everyone less than 7. So here's a 5. Who's my worst? Well, the pitcher doesn't count. Alright, so this isn't that bad, really. I'll do a left field, center field, and my other 5 will be the other position, which would be right field. So now I go through my order, make sure I didn't double up anybody. Looks like I got everyone good. Okay. Now I'm going to exit and change my pitcher. Usually what I do here is I take out my starter and I put in a reliever. What I think I'm going to do here is I usually put in a middle reliever. Yeah, they have a pretty bad middle reliever. If I put in a closer, it seems like once you get tired enough, you will stop getting tired and the benefit of getting hit off of diminishes. That's enough of my technical speak. Let's play this game. It is the top of the first. Texas at Houston. They had to travel long distance to get to this park. I have not played this game in a while, so that was an error on me. I believe that's an E5 since the shortstop's a 6. Yeah, I really have not played this game. And I forget my speed stats. Those also take into account heavily in the outfield because it takes a long time to get to a ball if your speed is very low. But most of my throws are going to be arch-like lobs. Ooh, that was an awful throw. I don't know how I got the guy at first. Don't know. Nice uniforms, Astros. They had the coolest... I mean, I'm not an Astros fan, but being Central Division NL, there is no other Central Division. It's only NL. I don't talk about the AL. They're awful. They're junior league. Any league that plays the stupid DH rule... Who else does that? Is it only the American League? Like, what do they do in college? Do they do a DH in college? I don't follow college. I don't follow minor leagues. I guess the farm teams of the major league teams do the same thing as the major league does. So a farm team of the Rangers would also do a DH. I have no idea. Regardless, though, the DH is stupid. Oh, the pitcher should always hit. You have 9 players. All those 9 players field and hit. None of this pitcher doesn't hit. None of this hitters don't field. I've never heard of this crap. Doesn't make sense to me. That's the best decision in the game when you're in the 5th or 6th inning, your pitcher comes up to the plate, and you're like, should I take my pitcher out to put a pinch hitter in there? That just, you know, the knowledge that you have to use to do something like that, the guts the manager has to have, it's just so much tougher. And the thrill... You jerk off. The thrill that when your pitcher gets a hit or gets on base or even hits a home run or it's happened in Cardinals history, hits a grand slam, your pitcher, that is just a highlight that you will remember for the rest of your life. Whereas in the American League, what's the most amazing thing that can happen? I don't know. Ozzie Guillen going to the Marlins. That's probably the biggest headline. And like all the pitchers or all the DHs, they stay in the American League because they can't make it in the NL because they suck. They can't handle the NL's rules. They can't handle how hard and strength and awesome the NL is. Anyways, I got off on my tangent here. Because I'm an NL Central fan, I know I appreciate the Astros and all of their previous crazy uniforms and colors and hats and logos. This was obviously when they were finally getting out of their weird chemistry atom orange, black, and yellow phase of their colors, which that logo was cool. I'm not knocking it. And then they went into this logo, which I believe was blue and gray and had the star, which they now use. And then they went from this logo to what they currently have, which is just the star that's open on one side. It has 5 points, but only 4, I guess, sides is the correct term for it. I don't know. Why would you go 3, you jerk? But I like the Houston Astros logo. All of these like logo redesigns, like obviously as a Cardinals fan, you know, all these old franchises like the Cardinals, the Yankees, the Red Sox, they don't redesign their logos because they're too traditional. But the Astros went and actually, I thought, made a good logo. I like the star. It's not an H, although I do have a secondary logo, I believe, that has an H and a star, and it's stupid. But like Texas Rangers is a stupid T. Anyone can come up with that. That's stupid. Likewise, I know the Los Angeles Dodgers, well, I guess the Dodgers are a storied franchise, but Los Angeles, or at least the Dodgers at Los Angeles, hasn't been around that long. 50s maybe. Their logo's stupid. The L and the A, sorry. That's stupid. I guess it's not that dumb. I mean, a St. Louis fan, I like my STL logo. It's kind of like the same thing as the SF for San Fran. Same thing as SD for San Diego. Am I losing this? Whatever. Ugh. Well, who else gonna talk about logos? The Texas T is stupid. I'm sorry. It's just a T. I could come up with that logo. Give me whoever designed that logo. Give me some of that, because that was my idea, was to just use a T for Texas Rangers. Really. Also, another thing I was thinking the other day. Not many teams call themselves by their states anymore. It seems to me that they're all going away from that notion of doing that. So the Texas Rangers, I think, are unique, especially in baseball now. Seeing that the Florida Marlins are changing to the Miami Marlins. That was a clutch catch, by the way. That's really hard to do when you're going towards the ball and you dive. If you miss that, it's a triple. Certain anyone that's played this game knows exactly how hard that catch was. The Florida Marlins go to Miami Marlins next year, so they're going back to a city that they're located in. Ah. Oh my gosh, how did that drop? But there's not, I can't think, besides like the Arizona Cardinals in football, and there's some other ones that are like, you know, small states that, I don't know. Oh shit. Arm and left. Write it down. Don't advance bases on the left fielder. Oh, that went. What are you talking about? I saw that. It was over the fence. Get the umps out here. Corral in the middle of the field. Let's talk about this. I think it went. Let's go Jay Davis. J-Dog. That's right. J-Dog. Going home. Let's see if he can throw me out. Oh, he threw the third. Bad idea. That was a BI. The crowd goes nuts. I'm going to third. Oh, shit. I'm out. Again, I haven't played this game in a long time. Although I'm pretty sure B and up was go back. I think I was already sliding when I told him to go back. T-Mix. Nice name. Wish my name was T-Mix. 1, 2. Got it. Usually I can get about 3 in. Anyways, I don't like the audacity of the Texas Rangers calling themselves the Texas Rangers when there's another team in the state that plays baseball, the Houston Astros. Call yourselves the frickin' Dallas Rangers and get over with it. Or the Fort Worth Rangers, or just call yourself both. I've never been to that. Well, I've been in the airport in Dallas, Fort Worth. But it's the Dallas Stars, it's the Dallas Mavericks, it's the, what's the other sport I'm missing? Dallas Cowboys. Why are you calling yourselves Texas? Oh! No, never mind. I was thinking the football team was, the Texas, what's called, in Houston call themselves Texas, but no, it's the Houston Texans, which is also kind of weird, especially since Texas is a team in baseball that calls themselves Texas. Man, this third base today is close every time. Slugger. Throw home. Play at the plate. Going 2. Big mistake. I'm advancing bases like your, I don't know, having your mom joke offhand. I'll think of one. It's not going to happen. Go back! Why is my buttons not working? Maybe it's A, or what's the... I've been playing with a PlayStation 1 controller. I don't have the real SNES buttons here. I wish I did. Yeah, it's... Oh, okay. It is the right button. I think I have my... Or maybe that is correct. I'm sorry. I'm playing... I haven't played in a while, obviously. I figured it out now. A is on the right. Or is it? Oh man, I'm trying to think of Super Nintendo controls. I'm pretty sure... I want to say A is on the left, B is on the bottom, X is on top, and Y is on the right? A might be on the right. Maybe Y is on the left. I know X is on top. I think B is on bottom. I'm so confused. You gonna swing Varu, whatever the stupid name is? Foul ball. I wouldn't call myself Texas if there's another team in Texas. That's like saying, all right, so there's two teams technically in Missouri that have football teams, which is kind of odd because there's only one team in Illinois that has a football team. Why is my left fielder not the active player on that? Look at where this ball is. Look at where my center fielder probably was. There's no shift in this game. How did my center fielder get the call on that? That's going to drop. Yep, too slow. If I had my starter in, would have got it. But like, there's two football teams in Missouri. What if Kansas City called themselves the Missouri Chiefs and St. Louis calls themselves the St. Louis Rams and Missouri Chiefs? Like, that wouldn't make any sense. St. Louis is in Missouri. Don't call yourselves Missouri when the other team already resides in the same state. In which case, Texas Rangers should change their name, in which case their logo is stupid. So get rid of the T and come up with something different. What is a Ranger anyways? I was making a joke when they even got into the World Series. It's like, the Rangers, don't they play hockey? And they do play hockey. And the better Rangers are the hockey team, not the baseball team. No one cares about the Texas Rangers. Nobody cares about your team. It's so easy to win the AL West when there's only 4 teams, and 2 of them are the Mariners and A's. Like every other year, it will be either the Angels or Rangers. Every now and then, the A's get their act together. And once every 10 or 20 years, the Mariners put up a good team. But then they don't go anywhere in the playoffs, so it's like, what's the point? T-Mix is going out. He's going to ride the pine for the rest of the game. Yet my Huffin' closer is still in there, belting him. His arm's about to fall off. This guy's used to throwing about 30 pitches. He's already thrown about 60. Well, not really that many, because there's like, in this game it's one pitch. It's 3 pitch innings for the most part. Yeah, whatever. Sub out your dude. You have Matt Holliday on your bullpen. Sweet. Oh, haven't heard the what is this called? Take Me Out to the Ball Game. They don't play that anymore. They play God Save the Queen or God Bless America or something gay like that. That's right, I said it. G-A-Y. That's what it was. Also, people that remove their hats during God Bless America, don't like them. You know, the only thing you're supposed to remove your hat on is the national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance. Under no other circumstances are you forced to remove your hat. Thus, everyone that removes their hat, I told them to stop doing that. He's going to throw me out. I was watching that all the way. I'm amazed he went back automatically. I'm like, you are not going to make it. What is this dude's name? Todd. Who? Ulysses? How many names that start with U do you know? I have a Ulysses. You have to think of other names besides Ulysses. Umberger. It's like an Otto, but that's an O. So Otto. U. I'm gonna like common boys' names that start with U. Let's think about this for a second. I don't know of any. Oh, top of the 8th already. Where is my left fielder, like, not there? Do I just have 2 fielders, a center fielder and a right fielder? Because there he is. What's he doing? He hasn't moved an inch. He's just like, forget that. Not going after it. You get it, center fielder. Shit. Oh, man. That was close. My left fielder had to save his energy from not moving in the last play to get that one. I think I have my buttons messed up. I can't remember this right button being the one that does everything. Oh, yes, he is out. He's out like me in dodgeball. This guy's got a humongous... Look at this bat. I'm not going to swing. Look at his bat compared to his body height. Either he is 4 foot tall or his bat is 4 feet long. One of those two is true. I love this game. Out. Here's Jay Craig. Those are 2 players on the Cardinals, both John Jay and Alan Craig. Only on the Houston Astros, he's combined into one ultimate hitting machine. I didn't mean to do that. I just want to see what it would do. I should have bunted. Dang it. What inning is this? This is the last inning. Have you conceded defeat, Texas Rangers? Why are you wearing red? I guess they have red as one of their colors. Whatever. Man, my catcher's fast. I guess he's a bench player. Oh, I thought there was 3 outs. That's why he's going to the dugout. Uh-oh, here it comes. The pinch hitter, the last batter of the whole game. Who are you going to put in? Should have put in... Did I see a guy named Angry on your team? Or Tonto? Wait a minute. What kind of players do you have on your team? You got some weird names. Oh my God. A guy on the Texas Rangers is called Ranger? That is awesome. I'm guessing all of these are Cowboys. Yeah. Billy the Kid. Yeah, I understand it. So I must not be up to date on my Cowboy logic. I don't know who Todd was. Or Varu. This is Wyatt Earp. Oh, I think I know. I've heard of that. I don't know who that is. Jesse James. Pancho Villa. I can't think of his first name. Obviously, D. Boone. Who is... I can't see his first name. Ranger. H. Trigger. That's an awesome Cowboy name. I wonder if that's made up or not. And then J. Austin. And then your pitchers, too, I bet, are the exact same. Well, it took me 9 innings to figure that one out. I'm certain someone will comment on what they actually are. This game's over anyways. Oh, yes. The dive catch. Loving it. Well, this is how the World Series would go if the Astros, the worst team in baseball in 2011, had made the World Series. I'm certain they would have beat the Rangers in 4 games because the Rangers suck! Really wasn't that exciting. There was only 4 runs. All right, what the heck? There's a guy on Texas Rangers named Ranger, and there's a guy on Texas Rangers called Houston. Country General. Is general the noun in that sentence? Into country general? Or county general, I'm sorry. After food poisoning. What did they eat? I'm pretty sure this is the same picture on every single newspaper. It's Ken Griffey Jr. He always appears. No matter what teams you play as, the highlight is him. Yep, we're done here.